Hi, my name is Brendan Bartic, and the reason you're watching this right now is I'm sure if you're like me, you are in KW leadership, and your goal is to grow your market center, provide amazing value to your agents, and succeed. And so I can tell you the reason that we've created Pulse and brought it to life was to not only help the individual agent have massive success, but to have us operating principals, team leaders, market center administrators, PC coaches, anyone in KW leadership have a program that can assist them to do a number of things. Now, number one is, of course, attraction and recruiting, right? I mean, that's the name of the game that we're in. We want to grow our market centers. So we leverage Pulse with our market centers to say, look, we've got this amazing package that you're going to get world-class coaching every single week with our powerful formula, which I'm going to take you through here in a second, that you're not going to get anywhere else. And in fact, we're going to give it to you absolutely for free. And I'm going to explain how to do that. The number two that we really wanted to focus on, of course, is retention. So when we look at retention, usually we're trying to make sure that our agent population is in a tribe, that they're having success, they're continuing to grow. They're taking everything from the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, the Jason Abrams playbook, coaches all across the country, masterminds, family reunion, mega camp, all of that. And we're going, we can help you get to where you want to go, but you have to be in this rhythm, in this process to be able to do it. And the biggest challenge, not everyone's going to come to the office. That's the challenge I faced as an operating principal. That's the challenge I faced as owning the largest real estate team in Colorado, Elite Home Partners. Is I couldn't get people to come in to teach them all this great stuff. So I had to figure out another way. So that's why Pulse became this powerhouse and why we've created. Remember, Pulse just stands for productivity ultimately leads to success every day. Taking immediate action to grow business. And then we created a formula, kind of like an orange theory, to make it fun so people would continue to attend wherever they want to learn without forcing them to come to the office. And then lastly, of course, is the results. Pulse wouldn't be successful if people weren't having massive results with it. And think about Bold. Your agents go to Bold, they're all hopped up. They're like, oh, we just got back from Bold, we're going to take over the world. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, they fall off. Well, we wanted to make sure that never happened. What if there was a weekly cadence, a rhythm that gave you Bold every single year, or excuse me, every single week of the year, right? That consistent energy, that consistent engagement, that consistent striving to always getting better and improving. So, looking at this, with Pulse, we created a formula. Now, we know from, again, interviewing top agents across the country, I've been in real estate over 20 plus years. In every coaching program on earth, everything comes down to just a formula. And I'm going to break down that formula for you, but it's clarity, lead measures, scoreboards, and winning the week 1 week at a time. That's where we've seen the most massive growth for every successful agent. So we start with absolute clarity, making sure that we are getting so laser focused, hitting that bullseye target of what every single agent partner you want, PC coach, team leader, whatever it is, whoever's involved in the program, making sure they're laser dialed in on exactly what they want, right? That sounds easy, but it's not. Remember, people go to business planning clinic, maybe they attend for a week, they start doing all these things for a week and then it falls off. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. So to do that, we have something that's clear that we call clarity with our 7 vital signs. Now, this is a copy of what we call our weekly scoreboard. Now, with our weekly scoreboard, our rhythm and our cadence is either this can be printed out or laminated, and we're going to figure out, first of all, what we call your 7 vital signs. These are just any normal business. So conversations, appointments held, signed, closed, volume, all of that. We keep it really simple to make it really easy to accomplish. So we have to break that down into a couple of different categories, and I'm going to explain here in just a moment. But what we find is people have the best intentions, but there's no weigh-in every week. There's no scale in front of the refrigerator that goes, well, I'm not staring at this so it kind of falls away and I'm not paying attention to it. The second thing is we know we have to focus on lead measures. Now, as sure as you know, just like in growing an office, we've got to talk to agents, and get them into our world, and then we have to build relationships with them. It's no different in real estate. So in our course and in our program with Pulse, we focus on two lead measures. We call those conversations and ambassadors. Now, this is directly from the MREA book. This is so embedded in Keller Williams. Conversations, of course, a conversation about buying or selling real estate, and then ambassadors is just another word for Mets. These are people that know you, like you, that would refer real estate business to you or do real estate transactions with you that you have on a touch program. Now, I know the Keller Williams program is 36. We believe that it's a 46 touch or more program. Don't get so worried about, hey, is it this program, that program? We're going to teach people how to focus on conversations and ambassadors, the two lead measures that lead to all of the lag measures, right? Everything else that shows up, signed agreements, closings, appointments held, appointments all assigned, all this fun stuff. But if we don't nail these two, have conversations about buying or selling real estate and make people feel special at scale, AKA ambassadors, it's a hard road for any agent to succeed. And then we got to keep it fun and we got to have scoreboards. Could you imagine going to a football game or a basketball game and they just go, let's just keep playing and see how it goes? No, we got to keep score. And a lot of agents get challenged with keeping score because that's another word for accountability. Let me be the person in our program, be the person that brings maximum accountability to their world. And we do that with three very simple scoreboards. We have a daily pulse scoreboard, a weekly pulse scoreboard, and then we put that into our analyzer, which is included in this whole entire program. We have partnered with Clarity now. We have a digital analyzer where all this data can go into it, but it's all customized just for Pulse members so that they can know what their conversion ratios are. But we make it fun. We gamify it. I'm going to explain that in a moment. You could try to do all of this, but without making it a game, you're going to have, it's going to be hard. I'll just say that. It's going to be tough. So the next thing in our formula is we have to win the week, right? We want to win. Agents want simple strategies and tactics to win week over week. Now, in doing that, all we've done is we've broken down not only Jason Abrams' playbook, right, which sits here on my desk, not only the MREA book, which sits here on my desk, Shift, every single playbook that we could possibly get our hands on, including ones that Keller doesn't even necessarily, not doesn't know about, hasn't published yet, because I've written content for Keller Williams for quite some time now, but we have all of the top agent plays. We're going to bring those into weekly bite-sized pieces. This is a sample one of a golden letter. Imagine trying to explain to an agent how to do a golden letter. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not. They've got to learn how to do a mail merge. They've got to learn how to do the letter. They've got to figure out how much the cost is going to be and where to find the data and all that information. We teach them all of that. We feature certain superstars that have had success with this, like you see here with Will Van Wickler, right? 22 years old, 26 listings year to date. Now, Will's done 65 total transactions. We take some of his plays, and of course, he didn't come up with the golden letter. We just use him as a catalyst to make sure people understand that it can be done. Instead of someone just going, well, I did this and I did that, and it took me 40 years to do it, right? We want to make it real for everyone. If he can do it, you can do it, and let us break it down into pieces. So every week there's a power play. And what that means is we win the week. So we take this every week, break down these strategies and concepts into a simple process, and then we have fun with it. You post it in our Facebook community, you earn points for when you do two things. Number one, track your weekly numbers, and number two, complete the power play. And every week there's a power play, which is getting them progression and productivity to build their business. And then, of course, no one wants to do this unless it's a game. We got to gamify it. We got to have great prizes and make it fun, right? So this is an example of the last one we just did. So our November contest was to win a mastery client experience in Las Vegas for $850, right? That was our last one here in November. Every month the contest changes and you get points. So you get A point for every weekly scoreboard per week, a point for every power play. And when you complete all of them in 1 month, you get what we call the pulsifier. Don't laugh. I know it sounds a little cheesy, but you get 10 bonus points for completing everything in a month. Then we have a drawing every month and people win. And they're excited about that. And it keeps the whole thing running. Now, you can try to do this at your market center. I tried for years. It's hard if it's not exactly your full-time job. Let us take the heavy lifting off your back and bring this to it. So, what's included, right? They're going to get mailer templates, digital scoreboard analyzer, business tool downloads, everything, 60 minutes of live coaching every single week. And if you're enjoying kind of this presentation, we make it fun. We've got sound effects, we've got guests, we've got all of this. It's not only learning, but it's a show. If I just came on here and displayed slides every single time, you would lose the attraction of the people that are wanting to come. I want to be entertained, I want to learn, and I need actionable items to take away. All right, so everything you see here is included in the program. So what that means is when all of this comes together, the fireworks start to go off. You start to have more recruits, more retention, more results, more company dollar, my favorite thing, right? Company dollar, more profit share with all of your agents so they can grow and have more success. So here's how you sign up. Now, there is an individual membership. So if your market center's not ready at this point to do the group unlimited, we've already had about 15 market centers sign up across the nation. So $9.95 a month, that means it's unlimited. If you have a market center of 50, 100, 500, you sign up one market center, we have a code, every agent's allowed to access this. They'll have their own individual sign-in, their own individual analyzer. They get everything in this program included. Now, if you're not ready to do that and you want to put it out to them individually for them to sign up, you can, definitely great. We have tons of individuals that have signed up across the country. Now, you can also pay for a membership to sign up a recruit that you're wanting to get into the Keller world, or AKA your world, right? So that's another powerful way to do it. But when you provide this to your market center, think about it. For $9.95 a month, you're getting this entire value package. In addition, I'll come and speak at your market center, explain what the program is, why they want it, take them through a checklist on why they need it, make sure they leave that session being completely ready to dive in. So it's not like you have to get the adoption of this. Let me do the work for you. I will help you get them into this process, okay? And then they'll get into this rhythm and this cadence. So that's what Pulse is. That's why it's so powerful. If you have any questions, there's anything I can answer, reach out to me or anyone in my organization, and the staff will have information, of course, in this email below. But the only thing we can say is try it. If you try it and it doesn't seem like it's the right fit, you can cancel anytime. But I know that's not going to be the case. This is the program we've utilized to grow my real estate team, so Elite Home Partners, from 9 agents to 153 agents in less than 12 months. This is the exact program that we used. Now, we are continuing to grow. Our organization's continuing to grow. Then we decided to adopt it to our market center. So now we're seeing that traction increase with our market center. Now we're getting reviews and everyone from other market centers that are starting to adopt this. So we're here to help. I was in the same boat you were in. I struggled with all of these things every day. We studied it. We went to the whiteboards. It took us hours and hours and hours. I'm talking thousands of hours to build this program. And now we're able to help you do the same. So I'm excited for you. Let me know what I can do to help at any time. And as always, I wish you great success.